The weather is just absolutely beautiful for this
Yeah,
time.
I mean, really no complaints. We're currently in the 70s. It was hotter today. It was in the 90s. But, you know, there's three little words, Viva la Fiesta. If you're visiting, maybe you're tuning in tonight from your hotel room, you're going to hear that a lot over the next 5 days. Maybe you're a new resident. That is something you're going to hear a lot of as well over the next 5 days. Yes, Viva la Fiesta. Say it with some energy there. 7 p.m. temps out at Pequeña, 75 degrees, down to 73 by 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. when things wrap up, we are just at 70. So nice and mild out there tonight. And what we noticed today is all that cloud cover moving in from the south. This is the remnants of what was once Hurricane Hernan out across the eastern Pacific, just offshore from Baja. Since then, it's completely dissipated, but still some high clouds lingering. It's caught up in that southeast flow aloft, and that's why we had that slight chance of a shower today. It didn't materialize. We did see a few showers on the radar earlier as they were approaching the central coast. They sort of fell apart. Most of that rain today falling out across San Bernardino County and points to the north. But that muggy atmosphere, that energy moving through, allowed for some very hot temperatures today in Santa Barbara, 90 degrees. Look at that low, starting things out just in the upper 60s. And it looks like tomorrow we're going to do it all again in terms of the heat. We'll keep temperatures in the 90s across the south coast, the 80s out towards Goleta and Ventura. Central coast areas will see some fog in the morning. That will allow for things to heat up as much as what we'll see to the south, and for the valleys, 91 to 105 degrees by tomorrow afternoon. Out there right now, we're seeing 90s in the valleys, 70s for Goleta and Gaviota, 66 in Lompoc, and 71 in San Luis Obispo. Nothing really to talk about wind-wise, although later this evening, some canyon winds are expected across the south coast. And also out towards the Gaviota coastline, winds around 15 to 25 miles an hour. So we'll watch this southwest flow sort of dissolve and dissipate over the next 24 hours. And what we'll notice instead is the heat building into the area. We talked about that tomorrow, but this trend continues through your Friday as well. So by Friday in Santa Barbara, noon, El Desfile Historico, temperatures are already going to be in the 80s. And by the afternoon hours, we'll likely see some hot 90s yet again across the south coast. Tomorrow for your Thursday, mostly sunny, less humid, but very warm out there. 91 in Montecito, up to 86 for Goleta. We'll see some 70s for Vandenberg and Lompoc tomorrow, 90s farther inland, even some triple digits out towards Cuyama, Paso Robles, 105 tomorrow, 85 in San Luis Obispo, 79 for Napomo. Ventura County, less humid, but very hot out here, 90s and triple digits in the valleys with mostly 80s across the coastal plain. Santa Barbara 7-day forecast, gusty winds still expected tomorrow in some areas. Hot, though, through Friday. And then as we lose some of that heat this weekend, we'll actually see the mugginess return. The western edge of that monsoon moisture is expected to shift west yet again. Santa Maria 7-day forecast, 80s here through the weekend, and then some cooler 70s by early next week. San Luis Obispo, as things heat up, we're talking about upper 80s for your Friday and your Saturday. And for the Santa Ynez Valley, take a look at this forecast, Beth. Hot, 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 frying on Friday, sizzling on Saturday. For now, we're going to keep the rain chances out of the forecast. But again, we've seen a lot of that monsoon this season. What that really means is a shift in the winds. And when that wind shift takes place and moves as far west, that's when you can see some showers. Okay. We'll keep an eye on the weekend forecast. That's the next chance.
It's going to be a warm parade on